Right. Good morning, everyone. People, good morning. Let's go ahead and start our class today. We were learning the chapter of supply. How many of you studied at home, read the textbook, able to understand homework? What homework I gave? Seven wala. Did you write? Practiced? Very good. You guys are able to understand? See, every day the clarity will increase. First day when you learn it, you'll be like little doubtful. 5% doubt will be there because if you learn everything on the first shot, then Baba, then it is not a new law, right, for you. So it will take some time. The first chapter, which was there, is now clear. Second chapter, as and when we keep going, it will take some time to sink in. Are you guys able to understand? Chalo, we'll now go ahead and start with section number 7. People, can you tell me what did we learn till now? We learned section number 7. In section number 7, we learned section number 7, subsection 1. Correct, everyone? Just a minute. We learned section number 7, subsection 1, A. What is A telling everyone? All forms of supply. It can be sale, transfer, barter, exchange, lease, rental, license, or disposal, made or agreed to be made for a and in the course of business. Business or furtherance of business. It should be in the course or furtherance of business. Now, B, no, we had what everyone? AA. We told any person other than, because if individual is providing, then it can come over here only, no? Can I go ahead, everyone? So you take it to be any person who is going ahead and supplying any activity with or transaction with their member or member are doing with them, then it should be for a consideration. Then it will become a supply. Can we go ahead, everyone? Next. B point, everyone. Talked about importation of service. Then see, okay, I'll tell you why. One point I want to tell you why individual they are not going ahead and considering over here. Because if it's an individual, what's a club? We are talking about an association, partnership firm, or any firm who is going ahead and providing services to their member. We are not talking about an individual, me going ahead and giving any services. If I am going ahead and giving services, that means I'm already doing business. Are you guys able to understand? But here, what they are trying to say is if there is a club and club has some members and club is going ahead and giving what everyone? Services, then the club is also doing business and it has to go ahead and pay GST on the supply. Are we clear, everyone? Importation of service for a consideration, business or non-business purpose, both will be considered as supply. The next one we have over here is section number 7.1c. Section number 7.1c told there are 4 activities in schedule 1, and those 4 activities which are told in schedule 1, that is the annexure which name is schedule 1, then they are telling those activities even without consideration will be considered as supply. The first activity was permanent transfer or disposal. You call it transfer, you call it disposal. You are telling I disposed it for charity. You call it disposal. You are telling I just transferred it. You call it transfer. They are telling both are covered over here, but it should be a permanent. Means you give it off. Of what, everyone? ITC was availed on such asset. Are we all 100% clear till here? Can we go ahead, everyone? Now let's move to the second one. The second one over here is supply between people. Okay, this first one only. I want to tell you one more point, everyone. You tell me one thing. Everyone, listen to me very carefully. I bought a television in my business. People, you have to tell me, okay? I bought a television in my business. I paid 5,000 rupees for the TV, 500 rupees GST. Okay, everyone? Now, this television we bought it for the classroom purpose. We took the ITC of 500 rupees. Okay, everyone? Now, after some time, what happened? The television became old. So, what we did, we disposed it off. Permanently, we disposed it off. We thought, okay, we'll do one thing. One garbage guy has come. We'll give it off to him free of cost. Are you guys able to understand? Permanent disposal of a business asset. Is it permanent on which you have taken the ITC? Did you take the ITC, everyone? So they are telling if you gave the TV free of cost, means you disposed it of. You're telling it was useless for me, so I disposed it of. Are we clear, everyone? So they are telling it is permanent transfer or disposal of business asset. Did you take the ITC on TV? So it will be considered as supply and you have to pay GST. Now you will tell me, sir, the TV was very old, useless, but they are still telling they have a method. I will teach you later. They have a method that they are telling we want at least little GST on that. That I will tell you later. Are we clear, everyone? But is this permanent disposal of a business asset? Was TV the business asset of mine? Did I take the ITC on TV? It need not be only your current asset. It can be other assets of the business also. Current asset means stock. Your business ka other assets are all this camera, TV, everything. All these are also your assets. So permanent disposal of a business asset. Did you take the ITC on the business asset? Yes. They are telling if you dispose it off also, it will be considered as supply and you have to pay GST. This will come under which section? Okay. This is 7.1 without consideration. If I sell it for a consideration, 7.1a. In either of the scenario, okay. If I sell it for a consideration, 7.1a, sale for a consideration in the course of business. Are we clear, everyone? I want to move one step ahead now. For an example, people, I bought a car. I bought a car in my business. Okay, everyone? 10 lakh rupees ka car. GST was 2 lakh rupees. GST was 2 lakh. You know what happened? Government says because car is also used for personal purpose. Car maximum is used for personal purpose also. Government says that when you buy a car, I will not give you any input tax credit. Government does not give you credit itself. I'll show you over here. You don't go here and there. When you go to our chapter of input tax credit, there are some credits which are blocked. And in that, the first comes is motor vehicle. It means if you buy a car, government does not give you the credit. Are we clear, everyone? People? Okay. Now, so if you buy a car, this ITC, will you get it, everyone? No. Okay. My question is, if I sell the car, I sold the car for 5 lakh rupees. Can you tell me, will it be a supply? 1 minute. No, no, no. 1 minute. I sold it for a consideration. Is it a sale? Is it for a consideration? Is it in the course of my business? Yes or no? Baba, I bought a car in my business. I bought a car in my business. I did not get the credit. Even if you don't get the credit, if I did 7.1a anywhere say that it will be a supply only if you take input tax credit? Did it tell anywhere? Then is it a sale? My question is it a sale? Is it for a consideration? Is it in the course of your business? Was it your business asset? Yes. So Baba, if it's a sale, section number 7.1a, it will become a. Is my point clear to all? Is my point clear to all? Now I'll ask you one more question. I bought a car, 10 lakh rupees. GST is 2 lakh. Do I get ITC on car? You don't get input tax credit on car. I did not sell the car. I gave it free to my friend. My question over here is when I did not get the input tax credit and I gave the car free to my friend, is it supply? Permanent transfer of business asset. Did you take the ITC on the car? If you did not take ITC, it is not a. Are you clear, everyone? But this is not the case for television. For an example, I bought a projector in my business. People, to teach all of you, I bought a projector. I bought a projector for 50,000 rupees. GST paid 5,000. Okay, everyone? Input tax credit taken 5,000 rupees. I went ahead. Baba, you get credit of the projector. I sold it for 30,000. Can you tell me, is it a supply, everyone? Yes or no? If yes, which section? 7.1. Anyone has a doubt on this? Sure? Okay. Now, my question is I bought a projector, 50,000 rupees, 5,000 is the GST. I took the input tax credit. And now I thought one charitable institution is there. They want it. I will give free of cost to them. I gave it for charity, free, free, free. My question is, will it be a supply? It's a permanent transfer of a business asset. You have to just go by the name, permanent transfer of business asset. Did I take the ITC on that asset? Will it be a supply? Do I have to pay GST? Why was this not the case in the case of car? Car ka above case does not change, but this case changes because here you don't get ITC. My question is in the same question, everyone. What if I don't take ITC also? Still, it will be a here. If I don't take ITC, then it will not be a supply. Did you guys get it? Sure, everyone. Will you guys get stuck or can I move to the next one now? Sure, everyone. So, people over here. So, what did we learn till now? Section number 7, 1, A, A, B. Your mind is flowing like this now? Everything should flow in your mind. How we are learning, everything should flow. Can we go ahead, everyone? Now, here we have section number 7.1, C. In 7.1C, we learned the first paragraph to schedule 1. Now, we'll move to the second one. The second one says, if there is a supply between related person, this one you don't cut, I am cutting. Supply between related person in the course or furtherance of business. I will go ahead and tell you one example. Okay. As of now, you take related person. For an example, my wife. My wife is my related person. Yes, everyone. Okay. Now, what people do is, people go ahead and buy, supposingly, I am a sari seller. What do, everyone? I sell sari. You tell me one thing. I bought sari. Okay, everyone? I bought one sari for 10,000 rupees. GST paid 1,000 rupees. Input tax credit taken 1,000 rupees. Okay. Now, I sold the sari. One beautiful lady came to my shop. Not my wife. Okay, everyone? Huh. No, not my wife. She came to my shop. She told, Ramesh sir, show me a sari. I showed her a sari. She liked it. She took it. I sold the sari. Can you tell me which section? 718. Very good. I went ahead. I bought saris in my business. I bought saris in my business and 10,000 rupees ka sari. GST is 1,000 rupees. Okay, everyone. Now I will go ahead and take the input tax credit. Now what happened? Baba, my beautiful wife came. Arey, only for okay. Arey, she is very beautiful, but by mistake it has come. Yeah, okay. Oh no. Okay. Now everyone over here now. People on the board. Now I went ahead. She told Ramesh, I want a sari. She took one sari and went. Do you think I can ask money? Do I have to stay at home or not? Correct or not? So I told, okay, you take the sari. She took it free, without consideration. Is it a supply between related person? Is it in the course of my business? Yes, because I bought the saris for my business. Yes or no? I bought to do business. But what I did, everyone? I gave it free. Did I show the saris as my business expense? When I bought, I paid for my business and I gave it to her free. Government is selling, hey Ramesh, your feelings you give free. What about my GST? And hence government says, I will consider it as, and I want. Is my point clear to all? Can we go ahead, everyone? Now, when government says supply between related person ka definition has been given. Not only my wife, there are other peoples also who come under related person. Let's understand the related person ka definition. When you learn in GST, related person ka definition is the scope is very big. The scope of related person is very big. We'll understand one by one and then we'll go ahead. Number one, scope means S C O P E. Number one, they say whenever a person is holding shares, people, you don't write anything. Aram se keep listening. Notes will be anyways provided. The first chapter, the notes will be uploaded. Okay, everyone. The second chapter gets over, it will be uploaded, and everything is written in your book. Everything is written in your book. So, Aram say you first listen. Can we go ahead, everyone? Next. If I tell you over here, shares, number one, it says shares greater than equal to 25% in both. S means what, everyone? Shares greater than equal to 25% in both of them. What do you mean by both of them? I'll teach you about this first one. Shares greater than equal to 25% in both. Listen, A Limited, a company is there. A Limited holds in B Limited. A Limited is holding in B Limited, and A Limited is holding in C Limited also. 25% share here also, 25% share here also, or might be 25%, more than 25% share. Then you know what? Who will become related? B Limited and C Limited will become related. These two, nahi, nahi, nahi. These are not related. But A is holding in B Limited, A is holding in C Limited. How much share, everyone? Greater than equal to 25%. Then B and C will become related person. Are we clear, everyone? So if one person, okay, tell me one thing. If A is holding only in B Limited 25%, is A and B related? Louder, everyone. No. If A Limited is holding in C Limited greater than equal to 25%, is A and C related? But if he is holding in two of them, then these two will become related. Are we clear, everyone? And this person supplying to other one anything, even without consideration, also will become what, everyone? Supply. Are we clear? Number one, did you understand shares greater than equal to 25%? Number two talks about control. Control. What do you mean by control? Everyone, remember one thing. Control is always whenever one company or one person is holding more than 51%. How much here, everyone? 51% or more. So if you are holding how much? 51% share in the other company, then you are controlling the other company. First one was what? Was this person controlling? No. He was just holding 25 here, 25 years. So who became related? B and C. Are we clear, everyone? Second example, I am telling control. When does a company control other company? When it is at least holding 51% share. 51 or more. Okay. Now you tell me one thing, everyone. Supposingly, there is B Limited and there is C Limited. Okay, everyone? B Limited is controlling C Limited. B Limited is holding more than 51% share, 51% or more share in C Limited. In exam, they will not ask you about share and all. They'll tell you B Limited controls C Limited. Or C Limited is controlling B Limited. Then Baba, who will become related? Either he is controlling him by holding more than 51% share or more, or he is controlling him by holding how much share, everyone? 51%. Then these two will become related. Are we clear? Did you understand this? I will give you one more example. There is A Limited. Okay, everyone? A Limited holds more than or equal to 51% share in B Limited. How much share, everyone? Means A Limited controls B. A Limited also holds more than 51% share. Actually, it is not possible by holding 51, 51. How is it possible? So what happens over here? You can control by holding the majority of the decisions of C Limited. The main decisions of C Limited are taken by A Limited. Are you guys able to understand? Actually, control has a definition which we learn in CA final. Which we learn in CA final. For simplicity, I am telling you that when one person holds 51% share in other company, then that person is controlling the other company. But actually, what happens if majority of the loans of a company are given by me, then I am controlling that company. If more than half of the directors I am appointing in that company, I am controlling that company. So there is a definition, but I'm not giving you the definition exactly because in CA final you will learn that definition. Are we clear, everyone? So you can just understand that one company is controlling other company means they are holding more than 51%. But sir, here both make 51, 51. Okay. So A Limited is holding 51 here. A Limited is holding C Limited. May also how much here, everyone? 51. So you think it is a control. So who will become related? Is A and B Limited first of all related? Think related. Is A and C Limited related person? Will these two also become related person? Yes, sir. Are we clear, everyone? I'll give you one more example. There is B Limited and there is C Limited. Okay, everyone? B Limited also controls D Limited and C Limited also controls D Limited. It can happen that one company can have two person who are controlling them. Are we clear? Now here my question is C and D related person? When you control, are you related? When you control, are you related person? So here these two become related. And these two also will become what, everyone? Related person. Are you guys able to understand? Can we go ahead, everyone? I'll tell you one example. How to remember this control. What did I explain you in control? Control, as of now, you take it to be 51% or more share. There are other reasons why a person can control. There are other ways how a company can control the other, but as of now, you don't need it. So you can say, huh, I understand that you are controlling the other company. Okay, everyone? That's all. Now listen. I'll give you one example how to remember control. This is supposingly Papa. Okay, everyone. This is supposingly Mama. Papa is controlling Mama or Mama is controlling Papa. Both are what, everyone? Both are related person. Do you guys agree with me? Papa is controlling you, Array, and Mama is also controlling you. Then first of all, Papa and you are related person. Mama and you are also related person. And because Papa is controlling you and Mama is also controlling you, both of them also become related person. Okay, everyone. Now what happens? Supposingly, your grandpa, your grandpa is controlling Papa also. Your grandpa is controlling Mama also. So your grandpa and Papa are related person. Your grandpa and Mama are, because they are controlling both of them also becomes related person. Are you guys able to understand this? Papa controls Mama or Mama controls Papa. Either ways, both are related. Grandpa is controlling Papa. Grandpa is controlling Mama. First of all, they two became related. And because there is a common control, these two became related. Both of them are controlling you. These two became related. This, when Papa is controlling you, then also you and Papa are related. Mama is controlling you, then also Mama and you are related. In this whole chain, if you see, everyone is related. Are you guys able to understand? Now, some students will say, sir, what about A? A and D, are they related? Baba, it is indirectly controlling D limited, no? So here, when you read in your book, no, it says it can be a direct control or a indirect control. Are we clear, everyone? So in this scenario, can I say A and D also becomes related? Yes. Are we all 100% clear with control? See, first I taught you control like this. One, grandpa controlling Papa and Mama. Papa and Mama became related. Papa and Mama controlling you, then also Papa and Mama became related. Are we all 100% clear with this? People, I'm talking little slow, so you guys are not telling yes or no. My throat is little down, so I'm talking little slow. Can you guys tell me, are we all clear? Can I go ahead? Chalo, next. The next one. Okay. In a related person, what did we learn? We learned first one, shares greater than equal to 25% in both of them. Second one, control. Third one, officer or directors of each other's business. Sir, what do you mean by this? I am a director in Ram Limited. Ram is a director in Sham Limited. Okay, I will give you an example. For an example, this is Ram. This is Sham. Ram has Ram Limited, one company. Sham has Sham Limited, one company. Okay, everyone. Ram is a director in Sham Limited. Ram is a director or officer. And Sham is a director or officer in Ram Limited. Then Baba, Ram and Shyam are related parties. Are we clear, everyone? So if Ram is a director in Shyam Limited, Shyam is a director in Ram Limited, then Ram and Shyam will become what, everyone? Related person. I am a director in your company. You are a director in my company. We both are related. Is my point clear to all? The next one. P for partners. Baba, in a partnership firm, we have partners. All the partners are called related person. A, B, C are a partner in partnership firm. A, B, and C are related person. A, B, and C are partners in a partnership firm. Next. E for employer and employee. In GST, they say if you have an employee, your employee and you are always related person. So if I have an employee, if I give anything to my employee also free of cost, Is my employee a related person? Yes. Remember, if you give anything to your employee, employees are also related person. Can we go ahead, everyone? Can you tell me, everyone, what is the definition of related person we learned, everyone? Scope. Shares greater than equal to 25% in both. These two will become related. Control. You control, Papa controls Mama, Mama controls Papa, Papa and Mama are Papa, Mama control you, then also Papa and Mama are related. Grandpa controls Papa or Mama, then also you two are related. Are we clear? O means officer or director of each other's business. I am a director in your business, you are a director in my business, we both are related. P for partners. Partners are always related. E for employer and employee are always related person. Can I go ahead, everyone? Now, this definition does not finish here. They say scope plus family. Array plus family. Family is also a related person. Baba, is my family my related person? In family, one is your Supreme Court. What is Supreme Court? And one is PGPS. What is Supreme Court? My spouse. Spouse means wife. For husband, wife. For wife, husband. For me, my wife is my Supreme Court. And the children. Remember always, spouse and children are related person in your family. Parents, people listen carefully. Parents, grandparents, bro, brother, and sister. Are we clear, everyone? Now listen, listen. What they are telling is, if I have spouse and if I have a children, even if they are dependent on me or they are independent. For an example, my spouse is already working with a company. She is independent. Is she my related person? Yes. My son is a doctor, well settled in London, but is he still my related person? Yes. My son is dependent on me. Still is he related person? Yes. My wife is dependent on me. Is she still my related person? Yes. Dependent or independent? Baba, spouse and children, dependent or independent, they will always be your related. But parents, grandparent, brother and sister, only if they are dependent on you, they are your related person. They are your related. If they are independent, they are not your related. I'll give you one example. My brother, my brother is studying LLB. He's still dependent on me. Right, everyone? I'm still paying him the expenses. Is he my related person? Yes. My brother is a well settled lawyer in Bombay. Is he my related person? Why no? He is not dependent. My father, my father is dependent on me. Related person. My father is a well settled doctor in US. Is he my related person? No. People, if you don't say yes or no, if you expect me to shout, I'll not be able to. So you'll have to tell me yes or no. Can I go ahead, everyone? And if you don't want to tell, then I'll not ask. You want to talk? No, everyone. So please start talking. You have to be little louder. I am not louder. You be louder. Can we go ahead, everyone? Not talking. Only replying. Everyone over here. My sister is dependent on me. Related? Not related. Related. My sister is independent. She is married and she is well settled now. Not a related person. Are we clear, everyone? So, who are the people who are related? Scope plus family plus they say sole agent or sole distributor. Sole agent or sole. For an example, I make these bottles. I make these bottles and I have appointed one distributor whom I give my goods and he sells across India. Okay, everyone? I have only one sole agent or a sole. Sole means every state may I should have one agent or across India one agent. But wife is sole. You're getting my point? One means across in every state I have a wife or across India I'll have one wife. So remember this soul means only one. Soul means soul. Soul across India or across every state? Across India. Are we clear, everyone? It is sole agent. So tell me one thing, people. If I am making these bottles, if I am a maker of these bottles, and I am selling this to my sole agent is distributing to everyone. Okay, everyone? My sole trading right holder. He is my sole trading right holder. You call him sole agent or sole distributor. It means I give all the bottles to him. He only sells. I can't sell it to anyone. So when you and this guy will always be termed as what, everyone? Related person. Can you tell me what do you mean by related person now? Related person, everyone. Scope, SCOPE plus sole agent. Now you remember, everyone. S means, everyone, shares greater than equal to 25% in both. Then both will become related. C means control. You have to remember what in control. This. These two are related. Correct, everyone? O means officer or directors of each other's business. P means partners. Correct, everyone? Partners in business. Employee. See, they are telling partners in business. Okay, everyone? Partners in business. Employer and employee. Next, family. Family has, everyone, spouse and are they always my related person? Parents, grandparents, brother, sister. Dependent, then they are my related. And sole agent. Sole agent means across India, if I have only one agent, that is my related person. Can I go ahead, everyone? Only one agent or only one distributor across India I have, whom I give all my products and he sells it, then he is my related person. Now listen. What they are telling is, if there is any supply which happens between related person in the course or furtherance of your business, then it will always be a supply. Tell me one thing, everyone. If I go ahead and Baba, this example I've already given to you guys. The same example you take it. Supposingly, this is my I went ahead and bought sari and I sold. Then Baba, it is 71A. But if I give it to my related person, I've given you the definition already. If I buy saris or whatever I buy, and if I even if I give free of cost to my related person, is it in the course of my business? Then will it become supply? Are we clear? Can I go ahead? Now, I bought a sari. I did not show it as my business expense. I did not pay the amount from my business. And I gave it to my wife. Can't I gift my wife, everyone? That in the course of my business? No. But what they are telling is, if you bought it in your business to sell it or use it in your business, but you gave it to your wife, you showed it as a business expense and you gave it to your wife or you gave it to a related person, then it's a supply between related person and it will become supply. Is my point clear to all? Can we go ahead, everyone? Sure. Now, everyone, please come here. Now, I've given you related person means scope plus family plus. Will you remember now? Next. There's one exception which is there. Can you see one exception over here? Tell me one thing. To our employees, don't we give gifts? To our employees, don't we give gift? Everyone straight? Straight. To our employees, don't we give gifts? We give gifts to our employees. What they are telling is, in a business, it is not right that you are going ahead and giving gift to your wife, your son. That will be considered as supply. If I give gift to my employees, that is also my related person. People, tell me one thing. I bought shirts in my business. ठीक है? 10,000 rupees का shirt, 1,000 rupees GST. I will take input tax credit, everyone. I sold the shirt. Section number, everyone. 71A. I went ahead and bought a shirt. ठीक है? 10,000 rupees. 1,000 is the GST. I took the input tax credit of 1,000 rupees. Now what happened? No, I went ahead and gave this shirt to my son. Is son my related person, everyone? And I gave it. Do you think I'll take money from my son? No, I gave it free of cost. Which section? 71? 71C. 7(1)(c) ka which paragraph, everyone? Second paragraph. It's a supply between related person, and it will be considered as. Do you guys agree with me? Okay. I'll ask you one more question. I went ahead and bought shirt 10,000 rupees. I paid GST 1,000. I took the input tax credit of 1,000 rupees. And listen, I gave this shirt to my employee. Are we clear? Is employee my related person? I gave it because it was Diwali. I thought, okay, to all my employees, I will give one shirt of 10,000 rupees. One shirt is there. Very expensive shirt. I'm giving to my employees. I bought it in the course of my business and I gave it to my employee. People tell me one thing. Is it a supply? Yes, everyone. Correct or not? You give it to your son or you give it to your employee. Both are related person only. It should be considered as, and GST will come. But they went ahead and observed one situation. Everyone listen to me now. They observed that generally in a business to their employees, people give gifts. Might be employee did something good. So we went ahead and gave him a shirt. It was a festival. So we gave employee one gift of 5,000 rupees, 10,000 rupees. Do you give gifts to your employee? So they understood that giving gift to their employee is a normal scenario. Do you guys agree with me? And hence they went ahead and inserted one exception. They told if you are giving gift to your employees up to 50,000 per annum per employee, then it will not be a supply. My question over here, will it be a supply if you give to an employee 10,000 rupees ka gift? Will GST come? Sure, everyone. Here GST will come. You can take credit also. Here it is not a supply. Then ITC, you will not get the credit. Now, sir, who told this that you will not get the credit? Now you guys have grown up. I'll show you over here. 1 minute. When you go to your chapter of block credit, no, in block credit chapter we will learn. See, goods lost, stolen, destroyed, written off by way of gift. You gave it as gift. If it is a supply, you will get the ITC. Output is there, you will get input tax. If it is not a supply, no ITC. Are we clear, everyone? This is told over here. I taught you this yesterday also. I taught you this yesterday also. Can I go ahead, everyone? Chalo. I'll ask you one more question, everyone. People, listen to me very carefully. What are we learning? Supply between. I went ahead. I bought shirts. Take everyone. 10,000 rupees ka shirt, 1,000 rupees GST. Person who is talking, please don't talk. I took the input tax credit of 1,000. In the course of your business, you will take the credit. You sold the shirt. Section number, everyone. Anyone, any doubt with this? Section number, last bench, audible? Then you're not audible. No, you have to tell. Yes or no, everyone? Clear this one? Let's move to the next one. I bought shirt. I'm business in shirts. I do business in shirt. 10,000 rupees ka shirt, 1,000 rupees GST. I went ahead, took the input tax rate of 1,000, and now I went ahead and gave this shirt free to my friend. Is my friend my related person? Yes or no? Will it come in supply? Think. Where will it come? Permanent transfer or disposal of business asset where you are taken the. Will it come under supply? Section number 7(1)(c). But this will come in paragraph number 1. So what does not come in related person, they covered in the above one. Supply, permanent transfer of business asset where you are taken the. Right. Okay. I'll go ahead and give you one more example. I bought a shirt, 10,000 rupees and 1,000 rupees GST I paid. I will take the input tax credit. Now what I did, I went ahead and gave this shirt free to my son. People, son ke liye, is there an exception? Any exception is there for the son? Then where will it come? Supply between related person. Although it can come in the first one also. But specifically they have told related person to be covered in second one. Are you guys able to understand? Although It can come in the first paragraph also. But they are telling when related person, please cover in the. So can you tell me, will it be a supply? 7(1)(c), paragraph number 2. Will it be a supply? Will you have to pay GST? Okay, I'll give you one more example. I bought shirt 10,000, 1,000 is the GST. I took the input tax, I gave it to my employee. My question is it a supply between related person? Yes, but what is the exception, everyone? If you are giving gift to your employee up to, it is only 10,000 ka gift, correct or not, everyone? And hence, will it be a supply? If it is not a supply, GST will not come. If no output tax, this will be blocked. This will be means whatever credit is there, you can't take it. No output means no. People, please see this and tell me, are you guys clear? You want one more example or got it? You have to be louder so that I can understand everybody got it. Sure, everyone. Okay, if you got it, I'll ask you question. Take everyone over here now. I bought, I'm giving example of shirt. It can be any other example also. I'm supposedly a dealer in mobile phone. Okay, everyone. I bought mobile phone. I'm dealer in mobile. 10,000. Okay. 30,000 ka mobile phone. GST paid 3,000. Input tax credit is 3,000. People, whatever GST I say, no, that's not exact. In real life, it is 18%. Some items it is 28. I'm telling you simplistically. Okay, everyone? Don't take it seriously and come back and say, sir, you told only 3. I bought 30,000 ka phone, so much GST. Everyone here. Now I went ahead and gave this mobile phone to my wife, my beautiful wife. Whenever you meet my wife, no, you tell, sir loves you a lot. Okay, he's always remembering you in class. Okay, everyone, haha. Now here. It's my supply between. Okay, you tell me one thing. I sold the mobile. I told, hey, you come to shop, you have to give money. She told you come home. I told, okay, we'll see at home. Now you give me money and go. Now you tell me which section. Simple, no. But do you think that is possible? Not possible. Correct or not? Do I want to stay at home or not? So that is why I gave her free. Now which section, everyone? 7(1). C, paragraph number. You guys got it. Correct? I bought a mobile phone of 30,000, 3,000 GST. Input tax credit, I'll take 3,000. And I gave it free to my employees, everyone. I gave it free to my. Will it be a supply? 7(1)(c) ka exception mein it will get covered. Do you guys agree with me? And if it gets covered in the exception, it will not come under. If it is not supply, will GST come? The ITC will be blocked. Very good. I'll ask you one more question, which you are thinking also. I bought a mobile phone, iPhone I bought. Okay, everyone, for my employee. 60,000 rupees ka iPhone, 6,000 is the GST. Input tax credit, how much? I thought I will go ahead and give it as a gift to my employee. I gave a gift to my employee, and the value of the mobile phone is suppose 60,000 rupees plus GST 6,000 rupees. Now 66,000 ka mobile phone, I gave it to my employee. My question is, will it be covered under 7(1)(c)? Will it be a supply? Will GST come? Sure, everyone. Are we all 100% clear? Now you will ask me, sir, 50,000 tak there is no GST. Will GST come only on remaining 10,000? Entire amount will be considered as supply. Are you guys able to understand? Because you will tell me, sir, you gave a gift of 66. See, when GST will come, you will get input tax credit also. When you got the credit, what is the cost of your phone? No, 6,000 you got the credit. So what is the cost of your 60? How much is allowed to give gift? 50. So will you pay GST only on 10,000 or will you pay on entire 60? Entire 60. Because if you cross 50, complete amount pay GST will come. So you GST will come on entire 60,000. Is my point 100% clear? Do you want one more example or everybody got it? Got it. See, the same thing, whatever I told you about related person is told over here. Family has been told over here. What example I gave you is also told over here. Can I go ahead, everyone? So don't have to write anything. Everything is written. When I'm gone after taking the classes, not gone. You have to read your book. You will read. You will see all the examples are given. Can I go ahead, everyone? I want to go ahead and now move to distinct person. But before that, you have to tell me: are you all 100% clear? Okay, very good. Let me see if there is any small question which we can do, and then we'll go. Okay, I'll teach you distinct person, and then we'll do question. Okay, everyone. Ah, 50,500. He's telling if we go ahead and give a gift to our employee, if we give a gift to our employee, people over here, 50,000 is the gift, 500 is the GST. We will take the input tax rate off. We gave the gift to our employee. Now you tell me one thing. How much gift is allowed? Gift up to, not exceeding means up to 50,000. Tell me one thing. If you already took the credit, if it is up to 50,000, it should not exceed 50. Now, when you have already taken the credit of 500, you are giving gift of only how much? 50,000 ka gift, no. 500 so you got the credit, so that is never your expense. Now 50,000 ka gift, is it allowed to employ? Will it be a supply? Will GST come? Got it? Can we go ahead, everyone? Always remember, if you are getting input tax credit is never your cost. But if you are not getting, then it is your cost. For an example, I'll say, I went ahead, everyone over here. Okay, tell me one thing, 40,000 rupees ka mobile phone, 4,000 is the GST. I gave it as a gift to my employee. Okay, everyone, will it be a supply? If it is not a supply, will GST come? Will I get input tax credit? What is the gift ka value now? 44,000. You got my point? But if I get credit, is my point clear to all? But will you get credit in this scenario? Can I go ahead, everyone? Chalo. 1 minute. In this example, now you tell me. If it is not a supply, GST will not come, right? Then ITC will not get. What is the value of your gift? 50,500. Baba, tell me one thing. Now it will become a supply and you have to pay GST. Are you guys able to understand? People always remember. Now, okay. Tell me one thing. This is a very good question. You tell me one thing. If it is, okay, this first example is clear to all. I'll move this ahead. This first example is clear to all. You bought a gift of 40,000 plus 4,000 rupees GST. You took the input tax credit of 4,000 and you gave it as a gift to employee. You gave it as a gift to employee. Now, actually, what happens is when you talk about the money part over here, whenever you are giving something to an employee, you have to find out the value. You have to find out the value of that item. And that value is basically determined by valuation rule. Whenever you are giving a gift to your employee, see at intermediate level, valuation rules are not applicable. And when you give a gift to your related person means your employee is your related person, then there is a valuation rule which we'll learn in CA final, which talks about the open market value of that item. Which talks about the open market value of that item. Are we clear? You will actually not go ahead and see what is the value. You will not go ahead and take the cost as your value of the gift. You don't take the cost of the item as the value of your gift. We go ahead and take the open market value, which will come in CA final, how to find out the open market value. You getting my point? Are you guys able to understand? What I am telling as of now is, what you have to understand is, they will tell you in the exam that you gave a gift to your employee worth rupees 51,000. What will you say? Is it a supply or not a supply? In CA final level, they will tell you how to calculate the value. At intermediate level, is your purchase price your selling price also? So that value has to be determined by applying valuation rules. And valuation rules will come in CA final. That time you will learn open market value has to be applied, and you have to find out the value of your gift. And if the gift ka value comes out to be more than 50,000, then you have to pay GST. If you have to pay GST, you will get credit also. If you don't have to pay GST, then you will not get credit also. Are we clear? I'll explain this like this so that you guys are not confused. Everyone listen to me very carefully. I gave a gift to my employees. People listen. The value of the gift, which I found out, the value of the gift, you ignore this input tax credit and all for this. Everyone listen carefully. I gave a value of the gift is 30,000 to my employee. My question is it a supply? Is it a supply, everyone? Will I get any input tax credit? No. Whatever I buy, on that I will not get the credit also. I gave a gift to my employee worth rupees 60,000. Is it a supply? If it is a supply, will I have to pay GST? Whatever I have bought, will I get the input tax credit? I'll ask you one more thing. I bought a gift and I gave it as a gift to my employee. The value of the gift is 50,500. Is it supply? Will GST come? Now, to buy this gift, the value of the gift will be found out by applying valuation rule. Now, to buy this gift, whatever GST is there, can I take the input tax credit? What is the value of the gift which I gave? That we will learn how to calculate in CA final. Are we clear, everyone? Is this point clear to all? Can I go ahead? Chalo. Everyone over here now. Supply between related person and distinct person. Everyone over here. What do you mean by related person? You understood. You don't cut anything. What do you mean by distinct person? What do you mean by? For an example, distinct person. Okay. In one state, in one state, for an example, Karnataka. If I'm in the state of Karnataka, I should take, I can take one registration. I took one registration. I took in the state of Karnataka one GST registration of my shop. In one state, a person can take n number of registrations he wants. Always one person will take registration under his PAN number. If I have to take GST registration, no. I have to take under my PAN number. So under my PAN number, I took one registration in Karnataka. I took one registration in. Now I have one. This is my electronic shop. This is my electronic shop, and I have a coaching institute also. Now when I'm taking my coaching institute over here, and I have to take GST registration for an example, then for my coaching institute, either I can take one more registration under my PAN number only. My PAN number only, I can take registration number 1, and under my PAN number only, I can take registration number 2. If I take two registration, two separate registration in the same state, in the eye of GST, they will say, hey, this registration is different, this registration is different. They will be termed as distinct person. What are you guys able to understand? What are they telling? If generally one person should take one registration in a state, and you know what he should do? I should show that this is my principal place of business. This is my main business place, and all other places, no, you can show as your additional place of business means, sir, this is my branch. Are you guys able to understand? Can you tell me how many registrations I took? One. Is this my distinct person? No. Why? Because you have taken one registration. Under one registration, you are telling these are the two different people I have. Okay, I have one more branch office in the same state. Can I show it as my additional place of business? Is this my distinct person? All the three are not different person. All the three are one person only. In the eye of GST, all the three are one person. Can I go ahead, everyone? But Supposingly, this is the state of Karnataka. I have one electronic shop over here. I have one more electronic shop over here. And I have one more electronic shop over here. People listen carefully. In one state, supposingly Karnataka, if I have my PAN number, everyone. You know what you can do? Under your PAN number, you took one registration over here. You took, and here also you took one more, and here also you took one more. You took three separate registration. Then in the eye of GST, even though under my PAN number only, I have taken one registration, two registration, three registration, they will term this as a different person, this as a different person, and this as a different. What will happen if it's a different person? It's a distinct person. You know what? If from this electronic shop I send some goods over here, you're telling, sir, my branch transfer, but they are telling, did you take separate registration for your branch? All the three are different person. And if you're giving goods to different person, even without consideration, they are telling it will be considered as supply. It means if I am sending goods from here to here, it might be this electronic shop, something was required. I send from one branch to another, will be considered as supply. Supply between. Do I have to pay GST? Yes. I send some goods from here to here. Will it be considered as supply? Do I have to pay GST? Is my point clear to all? Can we go ahead, everyone? I'll give you one more example. People, this is the state of Karnataka. Okay, everyone? I have one electronic shop over here. I have one electronic shop over here. I have one more electronic shop over here. Under my PAN number, I took only one registration. I took how many registration? One GST registration I took. I showed this place as my principal place of business, and I told all the other places I will not take separate registration under one registration only. You know what will happen? If I take three registration, for this also I have to file GST return. For this also I have to file separate GST return. For this also I have to file separate. But you know why people do separate registration? I have one branch in Karnataka, Bangalore. I have one more branch in Bangalore. Now Bangalore branch and Bangalore branch, when they have to file one single return, it will become difficult. Are you guys able to understand? So for ease, what people do is they take separate. In one state, you can take separate registration. If you take separate registration, they will all become separate person. They will all become separate person. Madam first bench, today you're sitting behind. Why? Oh, there's no place. Okay. It's vacant. Can we go ahead, everyone? Okay. Everyone over here. Everyone over here now. This is what, everyone? Electronic shop. One more electronic shop. One more electronic shop. I took one registration here, one registration here, one registration here. All the three will become what, everyone? Distinct person. Distinct person means different. They didn't give the name as different person. They gave the name as distinct person. But are they actually different person? They are under my name only. They are mine only, correct? But what they are telling is, if you take three separate registration, all the three will become separate person. So if I transfer goods from one branch to another, what will happen, everyone? It will become a supply, and I have to pay. Tell me one thing. If I give some goods to you, is it supply? Supply between two different persons. Same way they are telling. If a person has separate branches, all cut separate registration taken, then what will happen? From here to here goods went, supply between distinct person. Here to here goods went, supply between distinct person. I'll ask you this question now. Under my PAN number, I took one registration. I showed this place as my main principal place of business. I went ahead and showed this place as my additional place of business, and I showed this place as my additional place of business. When you are taking GST registration, no, you can say this is my main place, this is my branch, this is my branch. Now my question is, how many registrations have you taken? One. Are they your different person or are they one only? In the eye of GST, under one registration, we have how many people? One, two, three. So in the eye of GST, GST is seeing registration. It sees one registration. Under that, what are you doing? Sending goods from here to here, here to here, here to here, doesn't matter. Now my question is, if you are they different person? Are they all different person for each other? So if I am sending goods from here to here or here to here, will it be a supply? Will it be a supply, everyone? Are we clear, everyone? Next. That is what they are telling. Supply between distinct person. This I told you about only one state, Karnataka. Can I go ahead and tell you about another state now? For an example, hey, don't talk. How much will you talk, everyone? I am in Karnataka. I have one electronic shop over here. Okay, everyone? I have one branch in Tamil Nadu. I have one more electronic shop. I have one more. Under my PAN number, I will take one registration over here and I have to take one more. Baba, if you are taking registration in different state, no, you can't say this is my main place of business. This is my additional place. In separate state, you must take separate registration. Are we clear? So in Karnataka, I took one registration. In Tamil Nadu, I took one more registration. My question is, are they different person? But this is under my PAN number only. It is mine only. But two separate registration means GST will say this is separate. This is. If I transfer some stock from here to here, will it be a supply between two different person? Do I have to pay GST? Even if you, Baba, stock transfer from one branch to another is done generally free of cost. Yes or no? And that will also be considered as supply. I'll give you one example. Now you'll understand. People, did you get this? You know, this is Maharashtra. In Maharashtra, Tatas, you know Tatas? Tatas have their factory. Tatas have their, where they make trucks, etc. Do you guys agree with me? They made their truck over here. Will they take registration over here? GST registration? Yes. In Karnataka, they have showroom. They have a where these trucks they will send to sell. Yes or no? In factory it will be made. In showroom they will sell. My question is, when the truck which was made over here has been sent from here to here to sell, what will happen? Is it both? Is both factory and showroom distinct person? Why distinct person? Because here you have taken separate GST registration. Here you have taken separate. Are they distinct person? When goods are going from here to here, will it be a supply between distinct person? Will GST come? Yes. Basically, they wanted to say that even if you are transferring stock from one branch to another, if they are separately registered in the same state, it will be a supply. If you have taken one registration in one state, one registration in another state, then also they are distinct person. Same state, if you want, you can take separate registration. If you don't want, you can take only one. My question is, what if I take only one registration in the same state for all the branches? Hey, Baba, you can have no. This is your go down. This is your small branch. This is your big branch. Can you take only one registration? Yes. My question is, in this scenario, if you are transferring goods from here to here, will it be a supply? No. My question is, what if I take? It's your wish. Free. How many registration you want, you take. If I took separate registration under my PAN number only, will it be distinct person? Will GST come? My question over here, under my PAN, in Karnataka I took one registration, in Tamil Nadu I took one registration. Are they distinct person? When goods are going from here to here, it will be a supply. Okay, this I gave you the example also. I will teach you some things from your book and then we'll go ahead. 1 minute. People, see over here. Damodar Private Limited, registered in Delhi, has transferred some goods to its branch registered in West Bengal. People, Damodar Private Limited, who is this? Question number 9. Damodar transferred some goods from its Delhi branch to West Bengal. This is West Bengal. What they are telling? Registered in Delhi and transferred to its branch, which is registered. So both are different registration. So Damodar has taken one registration over here, one registration over here. My question: are they different person? In the eye of GST, this is different. This is different. So that the goods can be sold from the branch. It means they will make the goods over here and send the goods from here to here, and from the branch they will be sold to the customer. The goods have been transferred without any. The company believes that the transaction undertaken does not qualify as supply, as no consideration ascertain whether the transfer by Damodar to the branch qualifies as supply. What do you say, everyone? It's a supply between two distinct persons. Section number 7(1). C. Paragraph number. Schedule 1 may. Which paragraph, everyone? 2. Supply between related person or distinct person. Is it distinct person, everyone? Do one thing, no? See the question and write the answer. No, let me see what do you write. Try writing the answer, everyone. People remember one thing. People who will not write and practice, very difficult to pass. See, it's the third day I've been telling you guys to get notebooks. People who are not getting it, my condolences to you because you are certainly going to fail. There is no chance to pass if you don't write and practice. People who are writing since 2 days, are you able to realize how difficult it is to write? So people who will not write and go, no, it's not my failure. It's your failure that you are not writing. I have already passed. If you want to pass, you have to write. People watching at home, pick up your pen and write. It's very important to write. Please pick up your pen and write. I'll give you 3 marks for this and 3 minutes. Right. People watching at home, I'll pause the video, write for 3 minutes and then compare the answer. Right. I hope you guys are done. Let's compare. Everyone over here now. First of all, you have to see that they have written the law. See, as per Schedule 1, supply of goods or service between related person or distinct person. This as specified in section number 25, even if you don't write, it's okay. I'm yet to teach you section number 25, which we'll learn in registration chapter. But section number 25 says, what do you mean by distinct person, which I've already told you. Then it says, when made in the course or furtherance of business. So supply between related person or distinct person in the course of business is deemed as supply even without. Then they apply. This is the law observation. In the given case, since Damodar Limited and its branch are located in another state, they are distinct. Supply of goods between them will qualify as. That's all. Are we clear, everyone? Now, can you see over here, everyone? Now, people over here, answer the following question. Sudama Associate, a registered supplier, disposes the computer owned by the business without consideration. Baba, disposed of the computer. Dispose means without consideration, it disposed it of. It had not taken ITC on such computer. ITC was not taken. You disposed it of. Permanent transfer of business asset. Did you take the ITC? Will it be a supply? Section number 7(1)(c). Schedule 1 ka paragraph number 1 mein it will not be a supply. You guys will do it as homework today. You have to write and practice. People, chalo, you come back now. People, are we clear with this one first? Now, tell me one thing. What do you mean by distinct person? Same state. Same state. If I take one registration under my PAN and one more registration under my PAN, will they become distinct person? Okay, one more registration under my PAN, will they become distinct person? Yes. Okay. If I don't take separate registration, this is my main place of business and this I showed with my additional place of. Will they become distinct person now? No. Are we clear with this first point? Okay. If separate state under my PAN number, I have one registration in Karnataka and one more registration in Tamil Nadu. Are they different person? Are they different person, everyone? If I am supplying goods from here to here, will it be supply between distinct person? Yes. I'll ask you one more question, everyone. Under my PAN number, I have one registration over here in the state of Karnataka. I have a coaching institute. I have a coaching institute over here in the state of Karnataka. I have taken one GST registration. And in the evening, I go and sit in one shop, which is an alcohol shop. Okay? Morning teach, evening sell alcohol. This is the alcohol shop in Tamil Nadu. People, on alcohol, is there any GST? If there is no GST, I will not take GST registration. For an example, I will tell this is my electronic business. This is my Baba. What happens? No, when people are coming to my shop to drink alcohol, they are telling, "Sir, put one TV. We will watch TV and we'll drink." Okay, everyone. So what I told, okay, fine. From our electronic shop in Karnataka, I will get one TV and put in my alcohol shop so that people who will come and say they will watch TV also and drink. Okay, everyone. Baba, bad manners. I'm not encouraging drinking. Only for understanding, I'm telling you. Everyone over here now. People will go home and tell, "Sir only told watch TV and drink." I never told. Okay, everyone. Now here, one Karnataka, mein I took one registration under my PAN number only. Under me only in Tamil Nadu, I have one more branch, but that is selling alcohol, and that is not registered in GST. But tell me one thing: is it different person in the eye of GST? They are telling you have one registration in one state, another state you have one more business. Might be that's not registered. Still, it will be termed as distinct person, and you have to go ahead and call this as supply between distinct person, and you have to pay. It means, people listen. Same state may, even if I have one, two, three place of business, I have one registration under my PAN number I have taken. Then this will be my principal place of business. All the others become additional place of. If I don't take separate registration, no, all the others become my additional place of business. Electronic shop, alcohol shop. This is coaching business. All are my. If this is principal place, all these are my additional place of. I don't have. I have taken only one registration. Are they distinct person? No. If I am transferring from here to here, anything, will it be a supply? No. But under my PAN number, if in one state I've taken one registration, people listen. For one, I've taken one registration. For one more shop, I've taken one more registration. For one more shop, I've taken one more registration. My question is, are they distinct person now? Transferring from here to here, will it become a supply? This is within the same state. Same state, separate registration, distinct person. Clear? Can I go ahead? Okay. Different state. Under my PAN number, I took one registration here and I took one more registration over here of one shop over here and one shop over here. Are they distinct person? Sure, everyone? Okay. I did not take one registration in another state. Might be that state because if you sell alcohol in that, see, generally, if you are selling electronics here and electronics over here, if you take registration over here, here also you must take registration. But supposingly in other state, I am selling alcohol. Alcohol mein registration is not required only. So I did not take registration. Then also they are telling if it is in different state, it will be distinct person, and you have to pay GST on that supply. Can you tell me what is distinct person? Same state, separate registration. Are they distinct person? One state registered, another state registered. Distinct person. One state registered, one state may not registered, even though distinct person. Is my point 100% clear? Can I go ahead, everyone? Sure. Now, we have one circular. Arey, I told you yesterday circulars, right? Circular means clarification. This I'll not teach you today. Today, if I teach, it will become too much. We'll leave it today. In the next class, I'll teach this. Please come down, everyone. People, are you clear with this 100%? Distinct person and related person. Can we go ahead? Chalo. Please come down. Now we have supply between principal and agent. Supply between principal and agent. I'll give you 2 minutes so that you guys can talk whatever you want with your friend, and then I will go ahead and continue. 2 minutes break, everyone. Talk. But when I'm teaching, don't talk. Now you finish quickly. Chalo. We'll continue, everyone. Now, supply between supply of goods between what, everyone? Principal and agent. What do you mean by principal and what do you mean by an agent? People, listen to me very carefully. Everyone over here now. When I talk about supply of goods between principal and agent, now agents are of two type. Agents are of two type. One is a commission agent and one is a consignment agent. One is a commission agent and one is a, what is a commission agent, everyone? Listen. For an example, for an example, madam, your name Tejaswini. This is Tejaswini. Okay, everyone. This is Tejaswini. Okay, done, everyone. Almost similar. Okay, this is Tejaswini. And you'll not get angry, no? Okay, thank you. Now, this is Tejaswini over here. Might be this is one shopkeeper. He sells saris. Okay, everyone. What is the shopkeeper selling? Now, this is me over here. People, listen, listen. Very important. Listen carefully. Listen carefully. This is me over here. I am a broker. What I do? I told her, Tejaswini madam, what she's not looking properly. Wait. I told madam, what do you want? She told, I want to buy sari. Hey, come. I will take you to one shop. He will sell you sari. You know, there are brokers who are there. I took her to the shop. I told her, uncle, show her sari. He showed her sari. She told, I like it. He gave her the bill. He gave her the invoice telling 10,000 rupees sari, madam, plus 2,000 rupees, whatever, because it's a sale for him, right? GST, whatever he will charge. She gave him how much? I'm not talking about GST separately. Think that the GST is included. Okay, everyone? And she gave him 12,000 rupees. Are you guys able to understand? Tell me one thing. He is the principal. He is the main person. I am the agent. I am a broker. Are you guys able to understand? Tell me, has he done any now what will I do? I will call him. Hey, your sari I sold, no. Give commission. So I will give you one invoice for commission, might be 500 rupees, and he will give me the 500 rupees story over. Do you guys agree with me? Tell me one thing, what kind of an agent I am? I am a broker. I am a broker. What I do? Hey, you want to buy sari? Hey, you want to sell sari? No. I connected both of them. He gave the invoice to her. She made the payment to him. Story over. Who am I? I am just a broker, a commission agent. Are we clear, everyone? This type of commission agents are not covered in 71C. What is 71C telling? Okay, here you know what transaction happened. Number one transaction. He went ahead and gave the invoice. Section number, which one will apply? Sale. 71. He made the payment. Are we clear? I gave some service to him, right? I gave some. Which section will apply to me? 71A. There is no 71C ka question only. Is there any without consideration happening anything? I will give you one more example. Then you will understand the difference. Listen. One more type of an agent is, for an example, I want to sell my goods in Delhi. I am a sari seller. I want to sell my goods in Delhi. In Delhi, I appointed one person. I found out one person stays in Delhi. I told, hey, you have any good contacts with people who want to buy sari? He told, yes, sir. I know many people whom I can sell sari. He told, sir, you send me the saris. You send me the saris. I will keep it in my godown. I will take one go down and I'll keep all the sarees with me. Okay. As and when customers will come, I will sell them. I will keep collecting money. I will keep selling. I will keep collecting. I will keep selling. Customers will keep coming. I will keep collecting the money. Everyone listen carefully. Sir, what will happen is after 2 months, 3 months, I will make one account statement saying I sold 10 sarees for you at 1000 rupees. 10,000 rupees was my sale. My go down ka expense was 2000 rupees. This go down I took for keeping your sarees, that was 2000 rupees. My commission, array, I will take commission, yes or no, of 2000 rupees, and remaining whatever balance is there, no, I will give you after 3 months or 6 months. Are we clear? In this scenario, if you see, what principal will do, everyone? He will send the sarees to him. He will keep all the sarees with himself. Whenever one customer will come, whenever one customer will come, he will sell the sarees to her, collect the amount. Sell the sarees, collect the amount. Send the sarees, collect the amount. Tell me one thing. These customers know me or these customers know him? Him. So invoice he will give in whose name? His name only. Invoice he will give in the name of the agent, and payment also will be collected by the. Are we clear? And you know what he will do? He will, after 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, whatever is the sale total, this is known as account statement. Account statement, you say, as of now, actually it's known as account sales. We'll call it account ka statement. He'll make a statement. Have you learned consignment accounts? This only happens, no. What happens in consignment account? One person will send the consignment. He will keep the consignment. He will sell the consignment, collect the money. Sell the consignment, collect the money. Send the consignment. Whose invoice he will give? His name only. People, then he will make one statement after 3 months. He will give one account sales. Do you remember? Here he will deduct his. If you don't remember, also no problem. I am telling you what happens. And he will deduct his commission also. And balance amount he will give to him. Tell me one thing. I am selling the goods to the customer in my name. Will I collect GST from the customer? When I am selling, invoice is in my name and I am collecting GST, I'll pay the GST to the government. Principal send me the goods. I kept the goods in the godown. Did he raise an invoice on me? Did he raise an invoice on me? Government says, Ramesh, when the principal sends the goods, might be he will send me the goods. We will do settlement at the year end. Whatever sales happened, minus all the expenses, minus all the good commission, everything, and the total balance you will pay. If no balance, you will not pay anything. Telling, sir, 2 sarees I sold, go down expenses was only too much. So what they are telling is when the principal sends the goods, no, at the time of sending, it is a supply. Even though at the time of sending, there is no consideration. Correct? Do you guys agree with me? When will consideration come? After 3 months, 6 months, whenever sale will happen. But what they are telling, we will not wait for sale to happen. When principal sends the goods, it's a supply between principal and agent. And even though at the time of sending there is no, Baba, have the principal fixed any consideration? What did he tell? He told, hey, I will send you the sari, you sell. You sell at 1000, 1200, 1500, whatever you wish, you sell. Collect all the amount, deduct your expense. Your commission will be based on the sale. The more sale, the more commission. You deduct your commission and pay me the balance. Do you guys agree with me? So what will the agent do? He will sell in his name. So this is a separate supply altogether. Do you guys agree with me? Which section this supply will come? 1A. Do you guys agree with me? Principal sending the goods to the agent. Principal sending the goods to the agent is also considered as supply, even though consideration is not there. But 7(1) says in principle you have to raise an invoice, you have to go ahead and pay GST on this amount. Did you guys get the thought? I'll give you one more example. Listen, you tell me what kind of an agent I am. People over here. Principal, customer. Principal directly gave the invoice to the customer. Invoice is in the name of the principal. Customer is going to make the payment also to the principal. Might be customer makes me the payment, I give to the principal. Whose name the invoice goes to the customer? Principal. Who am I? Commission agent. I am a. My income is what? I will give one invoice for commission. I will collect my commission over. Am I a 71C wala agent? In section number 71C, whom do you want to cover? Consignment agent. What's a consignment agent, everyone? Principal will give me the goods. Principal will send me the goods. Principal will send. I will sell. I will. Invoice will be in the name of the agent. Customer will make the payment to me. I will make one account statement saying, sir, total sales was 50,000. Go down ka expense was 10,000. My commission is 15,000. For an example, whatever percentage they fix. And sir, here is your balance 35,000. Okay, Baba. 25. I will pay the balance after might be 3 months, 6 months, or 1 year. Government is telling Ramesh, when the principal sends the goods, sending के time पे, is there any consideration which is fixed? Why? He is telling, I am sending you. You keep in your godown, and how big the bakra is, that much you ask him. 1,000, 1,100, 1,200, you take from them. And you deduct your commission and you give me the balance. He is selling goods on behalf of the principal. He is selling goods on behalf of the, in whose name he is giving invoice. The principal sending him goods also, government is telling, I want GST because this is a separate sale. This is a separate sale. And principal says 7(1)(c may this government says this will be considered under 7(1)(c) as schedule 1 paragraph number 3 may we will consider this as supply. Now you will tell me, sir, should we remember this for the exam? No, Baba, no. In exam, even if you write only 7(1)(c) also enough. For exam, even if you write as per supply section number 7 also enough, but you have to practice and go. Writing style has to be good. Can I go ahead, everyone? Now, so is this supply? That's all they are telling. I'll ask you once again, everyone. Principal gives the invoice directly to the customer. Customer directly makes the payment to the principal. Is there a supply between is there a sale between principal and me? Is there a sale between principal and me? No. Who am I? What is my income? Commission. Whose sale it is? Are we clear? Principal send me the goods. I sell the goods in my name. Is there a sale between me and the principal? As per which section? 7(1)(c). Even though there is no consideration today, but is there a sale? Yes. Are we clear, everyone? I will do one example so that you guys are clear with this. 1 minute. People, see here. People over here. Prithvi Enterprises appoints Champak. We'll draw Prithvi. This is Prithvi. And he appointed whom? Champak. Champak is the. People don't go here and there. Just listen. To procure certain goods from the market, Champak identifies various suppliers who can provide the goods. Okay, he's procuring agent. 1 minute. I'm here to teach you. 1 minute. Let me see a simple example. Okay. Tell me one thing. Prithvi appointed Champak and he told, hey, Champak, you do one thing. You identify customers. Okay? I will send you the goods. You keep the goods with you. Whenever you find one bakra, sell him the goods. Invoice will be in whose name? Are tell me one thing. These customers know him, right? So he gave the invoice in his name. He made the payment to him. Is there a supply? Section number 7(1). Here to GST who will pay? Now my question is, when he sends the goods, is there a supply? Are we clear, everyone? As per which section? 7(1)(c). Is my point clear to all? We call this guy as which agent, everyone? Consignment agent. No, he's commission agent or consignment agent. Although he takes commission, but he's a consignment agent, or you can call him an agent under 71C. As per section number 71C is the agent, or you can call him selling agent also. Selling. Why selling agent, everyone? Because he is doing the selling on behalf of the principal. Are we clear, everyone? Shall I ask again or got it, everyone? I'll ask you again. Principal invoice given in principal's name to the customer. Who am I? Commission agent. Will I be covered in 71C? No. Principal gave me the goods. I gave the invoice in my name. Customer made me the payment. I deducted all my expenses. Balance I will pay later to the principal. When he is sending me the goods, is that a supply? Yes. As per which section? 71C. This supply is as per section number 71A. Will principal give an invoice here? Yes, principal has to give an invoice to me and I will give an invoice to the customer. Is my point clear to all? This was what? A selling agent whom I told I will send you the goods and you sell the goods further. Okay, everyone. Now I'll talk about one more agent. One more agent. He is a selling agent who sells on my behalf. People getting it? No. Everyone, can I go ahead? Now, for an example, I have one. I want to buy, supposingly, this kind of remotes I want. This kind of remotes I want to sell. So what I told one person in Delhi. There's one person in Delhi. I found out one agent in Delhi. I am the principal. I told him, I want this kind of remotes. Can you find out who is the supplier in Delhi who sells this kind of remote? Procuring. I want this kind of remotes. So I found out one agent in Delhi whom I told to figure out not buyers, suppliers. So he told, okay, sir, I will find that out. He found out one supplier. He found out a supplier. He told the supplier, hey, supplier, do one thing. My boss wants this kind of remote. Do you have? Supplier told, yes, sir, we have. Supplier gave an invoice in my name. Invoice directly in the name of the principal, and principal directly made the payment. Who am I? Which agent? What will I say? Hey, principal, did you get the remotes? He told, yes. Did you make the payment? Yes. I will send you one invoice for commission. Invoice for my commission. You make my commission payment. He is which guy, everyone? Commission. Is there any sale by him to him? Sale was done by whom? Supplier directly to the principal, and principal directly make the. Is he an agent who has sold something to the principal? No. I'll give you one more example. There is a principal, there is a supplier, and there is a agent. I told my agent, I want this kind of remotes. I want this kind of remote. Can you buy this for me from the market? He told, okay, sir. He told the supplier, hey, supplier, do one thing. Give the invoice in my name. I am going to buy. I should be the buyer. Buyer is who? Buyer is agent. He did not give the invoice directly. He gave the invoice in the name of the saying, hey, agent, your name pe I am giving you the invoice. Agent told, okay, I will make the payment to you also. Agent went ahead and sent the goods to the principal. He told, sir, I will buy, I will send. I will buy, I will send. Later, you do one thing. You calculate, supposingly 10,000, I send you goods for 10,000, 10,000. You total it. You add all my expenses, 2,000, 3,000, whatever is my expenses, and you later pay me. No problem. After 3 months, 6 months. My question over here, are there two separate sales over here? One is this guy sold to me. When I send the goods, I buy and I send. When I'm sending, will it be considered as supply? Under which section, everyone? 7.1, paragraph number 3. Schedule 1 ka paragraph number. Are we clear, everyone? So this agent is known as what, everyone? Buying agent. He is not selling. He is buying for the principal. He is buying and giving it to the principal. Are we clear, everyone? Or you can also call him procuring agent. Are we clear, everyone? He is called procuring agent or he is called buying agent. Now I'll close the discussion. You guys tell me now. I get customers. Principal directly issue the invoice. They directly make the payment. Who am I? Commission agent. What is my income? Commission. Am I a 71C ka agent? Is there a sale done by me to the principal or principal to me? No. There is no sale by the principal to me. Next, principal gave me the goods. He sent the goods to me. Did not sell. He sent the goods. I sold the goods in my invoice. Collected the payment. Later, I will give the money. But when the principal sends the goods, is that a supply? Section number 71. C. Am I an agent as per 71C? Yes. I am a selling agent, consignment agent. Can I go ahead, everyone? I'll ask you from procuring agent now. I find suppliers. My principal wants some goods. For him, I find suppliers. I don't find customers now. I find suppliers directly issue the invoice. They directly make the payment. Who am I? What will I ask him? Commission. Is there a sale between principal and agent or agent to the principal? No. Supplier gave invoice in my name. Supplier gave invoice in my name. I send the goods to the principal. I buy, I send. I buy, I send. My question over here is, have I done a supply to the principal? As per which section? 71C. When you are sending the goods, no, you are keeping on sending. You are telling him, okay, we'll settle later. So sending the goods by the principal to the agent, even though today there is no consideration, it will come in future, but still it will be considered as supply. Are we clear, everyone? Now let's take that Champak wala example. People over here now. Listen. Prithvi appoints Champak to procure certain goods from the market. You have to tell me, okay, everyone? This is Prithvi. This is Champak. Okay? And this is one supplier. Okay? See, Champak identifies various suppliers who can provide the goods as desired by Prithvi. He identified some people who can give him the goods which who wants Prithvi. Prithvi is whom? Who is this guy? This is the supplier. And ask the supplier is Satya, who is supplier, to send the goods and issue the invoice directly to Prithvi. He will issue the invoice directly. Invoice will be directly in the name of principal. Is he sending me the invoice? And he will make the payment directly. Payment, however, it is made. Whose name the invoice went directly? Principals. My question over here is, you are required to determine whether Champak can be considered as an agent in terms of Schedule 1. Can he be considered as Schedule 1, paragraph number 3 wala agent? Why no? He is a commission agent. He is not an agent. Don't write in the exam consignment agent. You have to write, he is not an agent as per section number 71C. Baba, consignment agent is in your accounts, we call it consignment. Here we call it just agent. So you have to say he is not an agent as per 71C. Are we clear, everyone? Did you guys get the thought? People, this is your practice question today at home. You have to practice this. Okay, everyone, homework. You have to write and practice. Now, I want you guys to see one thing in the book. 1 minute. People over here. See this circular is there, no? Page number 2.9. Today you have to read at home. I have explained you the circular just now. Circular means clarification. People were a little confused. Sir, which agent are you talking about? So government clarified. Hey, people, which agent is government is talking about? If I am issuing invoice in my name, am I an agent as per 71C? Government clarified. If I am buying in my name, am I an agent as per 71C? That's all government clarified. Let's read the example. People over here. Can you see the crux? Crux means the final story. See over here. Mr. A appoints Mr. B. People on the board. Hey, how much will you talk on the board? Mr. A, you know what? Nowadays I've started ignoring, saying, okay, whoever wants to talk, whoever doesn't want. But when you're talking, no, you're disturbing others. You sleep. I will not disturb you at all. 100%. I will not disturb because you don't want to study. Who can help you? But you don't disturb the other person, no. And if both of you want to talk, then go out. No problem. No problem at all. That madam slept for some time. I'm like, okay, let her sleep. Baba, whose loss it is? I can do to a certain extent, correct or not? If I tell you more, you will get angry on me. So what is the point? Then I'll become a bad person for helping you to study. So why to help? No problem. You want to sleep? Aram se sleep. But don't talk and disturb everyone. Can I go ahead? Because when you're talking, no, you're disturbing me also. And I'm here to teach. Can we go ahead, everyone? Yeah. Mr. A appoints Mr. B to procure certain goods from the market. Mr. A appointed B. Mr. B identifies various suppliers who can provide the goods as desired by Mr. A. So whatever goods Mr. A wants, he is the principal, you are the agent. He identified certain supplier and asked the supplier C to send the goods and issue an invoice directly to A. People, he is sending the goods directly and invoice he will give directly in whose name? A. My question over here, is he an agent as per 71C? Louder, everyone. No, story is over. Got it, everyone? Next. In this scenario, B is acting as a procuring agent and has no way. But people, you can call him procuring agent, but he has no way involved himself in supply or receipt. He has not received also. He has not supplied also. Hence, he is not an agent as per schedule 1. Chalo, I'll give you one more example. XYZ, a banking company, appoints B an auctioneer. People, this is XYZ. XYZ is what, everyone? Banking. And what banking company did? Banking company appointed one auctioneer. What is auctioneer, everyone? Array, who will take one hammer, hit, auction, duck, duck, duck. Correct, everyone? Sold. Yes or no? One, two, three, sold. You guys know, no? Okay. Now, this guy is an auctioneer who will do auction. To auction certain goods, the auctioneer arranges for auction and identifies potential bidder. He will do auction and buyers will be there. Who will buy? Might be the bank has seized someone's car and the bank wants to sell that car now. For an example, sir, your name? Karan took one car on loan from the bank, did not give bank the money. What will the bank do? Take the car back and then they will do auction of the car and then they will sell it to the customer. Then the highest bidder, supposing this is the highest bidder, and the goods are sold to the highest bidder by XYZ. The invoice for the supply of the goods is issued by Mr. XYZ to the successful. He is issuing the invoice directly. Invoice is directly in the name of the principal. Boss is giving the invoice in his name. Who is this guy? Who is this guy? He is just a selling agent. He is not an agent as per 7.1. Sure, everyone got it? So they are telling in this scenario, the auctioneer is merely providing auctioneer service. He is just going to charge him, saying, sir, I did the auction. Whatever is my commission, you give me. Is this as per 7.1 an agent, everyone? Is my point clear to all? Will you guys read the other example? Done, everyone. Can we go ahead? What is it telling? Mr. A, an artist, appoints B, an auctioneer, to auction a painting. B arranges for auction and identifies the bidder. The highest bid is accepted and the painting is sold. The invoice for the painting is issued by Mr. B on behalf of A. B issues the invoice. Is there a supply between A to B? Is he giving the? Is there a sale between him to him? Am I an agent as per 7(1)(c)? Yes. Are we clear till here, everyone? This is clear till here. The similar situation. Okay. Now they're talking little about registration. Can you guys see over here registration? This registration ka topic I will discuss in the chapter of registration. Okay, everyone? Not now. You guys are kids now. When we talk about registration, that time I'll talk. Okay, everyone? This you don't get confused. People over here now. Please come back. See which circular clarification came. Which agent is covered? Agent who is further supplying in his name or further buying in his name. See, an agent who is further supplying in his name or buying in his, that agent is covered under 7(1). See, if I am selling in my name or I'm buying in my name, then I'm an agent as per. Sure, everyone. Please think and tell me, are we 100% clear? Can I go ahead? I can only listen some people over here. Are we all clear? Last bench. Can I go ahead, everyone? Okay. Chalo. People over here now. You want to talk 2 minutes? Okay, talk. Finish. Finish. People watching at home, drink some water and then we'll continue. Done, done, Baba. Talking break is over. Let's continue. Everyone over here now. Fourth one. People, before I explain the fourth one, I want you guys to understand one small concept. Listen. You tell me one thing. Generally, what happens? If you go to a shop, you pay him the GST, he pays to the. Do you guys agree with me? You went to one shop, you pay him GST, he pays to the. That is known as forward charge mechanism. For an example, I'll show you. There is one supplier. There is one buyer. He is the supplier. He is the buyer. Supplier. People listen carefully. Very important. People talking, please stop talking. There is a buyer and there is government. What will the supplier do, everyone? Supplier will sell you the goods or service. He will collect from you the value of the goods plus GST, and he will pay the GST to the. Do you guys agree with me? Generally, who pays GST? This is known as forward charge mechanism. Forward charge means mechanism. Okay. First, he will collect from you GST and he will pay to the government. So when he is supplying you, he'll collect GST also from you and he'll pay the GST to the government. But sometimes what happens, it becomes little difficult to collect the GST. It becomes difficult to collect the GST from the supplier. For an example, there is a supplier who is there. People listen, listen. There is a supplier who is there, and this supplier is from US. This supplier is from. You are a recipient. You are a buyer who is in India. He gave you some goods or service. He gave you some service. You paid him the value. Plus, you paid him the GST. Because it's a supply, you will pay the GST to the supplier. This is the Indian. Do you think this supplier will pay the GST to the government? Arey, do you think US ka person will take Indian GST ka registration? He gave you the service in India. Importation of service. Arey, yes or no? You imported the service. Did the US ka person do business in India? Government wants business pay tax, correct? US ka person did business in India. Importation of service is a supply. Is GST payable? Yes. You will pay the GST to this guy. Do you think US ka guy will pay Indian government ko GST? Government is telling our people are running away, we are not able to catch. US ka person, how will we catch? Correct or not? So what government says is, government says a recipient, you are the recipient, right? Do one thing. Instead of paying GST to him, you directly pay to the government. You will pay him he will pay to the government. Rather, you do one thing, you directly pay the GST to the. Can the recipient pay the GST to the government? Where is the recipient? In India. So can you take registration and can you pay? Yes. The government told, if you people listen, you remember yesterday wala importation of service wala example? Now listen. People, did you understand reverse charge? What is forward charge? What is generally happens? You went to one shop, shopkeeper collects GST from you, shopkeeper pays the GST to the government because shopkeeper is in India. Government can catch his neck. You gave me the GST, I will pay the GST. This is known as what, everyone? Forward charge mechanism. Okay. I imported the service from outside India. People, can you tell out up hands up? Ah, people, my right is your left. Which is your left? Left. Ah, supply is outside India. Recipient is in place of supply is in. What is it? Importation. He gave me service. I will pay him the value. If I pay him the GST, he will pay the Indian government GST. So Indian government says, Ramesh, whenever you import service, generally what will happen? Everywhere what we learned is supplier will pay. But whenever you import service, suppliers outside India, you are in India. Whose neck government can catch? Your neck. So government says, hey, you don't pay him because he will not pay Indian government. Instead of paying him, you only pay directly to the. Array, see, you paying him, he paying to government. Anyways, GST will go to government. So government is telling Ramesh, you only directly pay. That is known as what, everyone? Reverse charge mechanism. Now I'll ask you one question. Generally, wherever I taught you supply, if I sell the goods, I will collect the GST and give to the simple, everyone. Who will collect and give? Supplier. Always. Do you guys agree with me? But importation of service mein what happened? Location of supplier was outside India. He gave me the service. Recipient was in. Do you guys agree with me? Whether I take it for business purpose or non-business purpose. Tell me one thing. Government is telling Ramesh, because of you, from outside India, did a person do business in India? When you import the service, don't you think one person from outside India did business in India? Whether I take it for my business purpose, whether I take it for my non-business purpose, did a person from outside India did business in India because of me? Yes. Government is telling you only pay GST. You pay him GST, he will never pay. So you do one thing, Ramesh. You take it for business purpose or non-business. It is a and you have to pay GST. You have to pay. Who will pay? You will pay the GST directly to the. Now you tell me one thing. I will ask you one question. I am a businessman. If I am a businessman in India, I am the recipient. I am the businessman in India. I can pay GST by taking a GST registration. Think about yourself. You took interior designing services from outside India. Supply is outside India. Recipient is in India. Supply is done in India. Importation of service. You paid him $1,000. People think. You paid him 1,000. Will you guys pay GST under RCM? You put your hand on the heart and tell me, will you guys pay GST under RCM? Government knows non-business entities, we can't catch them. Do you think I took interior decoration services for my business purpose. Importation of service for a consideration, is it supply? Yes. Who has to pay GST? I have to pay. Can I take registration and pay? Yes, businessman can take registration and pay. My wife took interior decoration service from outside India. You tell me one thing, is it a supply? Is she liable to pay GST? Do you think she will take GST registration? Do you think people who are sitting at home, non-business purpose wala people, will they take GST registration and pay GST? Government told, okay, not required, I will exempt it. Government told, I don't want. Government knew grapes are sour, we will not get it. So government told, I don't want it. Did you guys understand this thought, everyone? In your exam, they will not go ahead and ask you about exemption. They will ask you about this. People, I'll ask you once again. You only tell me. You think I took some consultancy from US. Supply is outside India. Recipient is in India. The destination of the service is in India. Will GST come on this transaction? Is it a supply? If it's a supply, will GST come? Who will pay? I am a business entity. Can I pay under RCM? No problem. Suppose, madam, your name? Shalini. Shalini wanted to go to study in the US. She called one person US. She told, sir, I want to study in US. Can you tell me what document you want? How much marks I should get? He told, madam, I will give you consultancy, but I want $1,000. He told, okay, okay, I will pay. Supply is outside India. You are in India. He gave the service to you in India. Importation of service. Did you pay consideration? Is it supply? Yes. Do you guys agree with me? People, are you getting it or over? Going in? No. Do you think Shalini will take registration and pay GST? Government says, okay, fine. Grapes are sour, we will leave it. We don't want. Exempted. Exempted in public interest, saying, hey, people, tell me one thing. How many of you took service from London and UK or US? Hardly anyone. But a business, keeps taking services from outside. So government says, hey, businessman, you pay the GST under RCM. But will you guys pay GST under RCM? Is it supply? Remember, both the case it is supply. Here GST is payable under RCM. Here GST is. Are we clear, everyone? Please tell me if everyone is 100% clear. Can I move ahead? Sure. Chalo. With that, I will explain you one last paragraph over here. People, in section number 7(1)(b), we learned about importation of service, right? Whether it is when it is for a consideration, business purpose, non-business purpose, both will be considered as supply. Business purpose, you have to pay GST under reverse. What is RCM, everyone? RCM is reverse. It will be ulta. Reverse means ulta. Ulta means ulta. Ulta means reverse. Okay. Generally, who pays, everyone? Supplier. But reverse में who will pay? Recipient. Reverse charge mechanism. Okay, everyone. Reverse means who pays? R. R means reverse. R for recipient. Reverse means R. R means who will pay? Recipient. Over. Can I go ahead? Generally, who pays? Reverse में who pays? Now my question. Who will pay the GST over here? Who will pay? Businessman. Who is doing business? Who has received the service? Here also it's supply. Please be very careful. If they ask you in exam whether it is supply or not supply, you have to say. They will not ask you in the exam whether GST will come or not. But if they ask you, you have to be careful. Can I go ahead, everyone? Here what will happen? GST will come? No. It is government has gone ahead and exempted, saying, okay, we don't want. Government knows we will not get. So government told, no, no, we will not want. Can I go ahead, everyone? Now, there is one more place where you will see importation of service here. People, when it was in 7(1)(b), it was for a consideration. When it is in 7(1)(c), it is without. So what they are telling is, if you import service from your related person, this you leave, you don't cut anything in the chat book. From related person in the course of business. So I will write like this: importation of service from your related person in the course of your without. With consideration, then where will it come? 7(1)(b). We don't care. Here they are telling, if it is in the course of your business, without consideration also will be considered as. I'll give you one example. My son is an architect in, supposingly, my son is an architect in London. I told my son, we are making a home in India. Can you tell me how we have to make, what design we have to make? He told, okay, Papa, I will give you the design. Okay, everyone. Now, is it importation of service? Yes. Supply is outside India. I am in India. He gave the service in India. Is he my related person? My son? Dependent, independent. Son is the architect, but dependent, independent. Is he my related person? That is why it is very important to remember related person. Is it in my course of my business? Remember, is it my for my business or home? Okay, I did not pay anything to my son. Correct. But is it for my business? No. So this condition not satisfied. Is it supply? No. I'll give you one more example. My son is in the US. He's an architect. I told my son, we are construction business in India. I told my son, for a client, we have to make a building. Can you please tell me how it is to be done? Can you send a blueprint of how it is to be made? Can you make that architectural design and give? Is it importation of service? Yes. Is he my related person? Yes. My son is my related person. Is it for my business? Did I pay him? If I pay 71B, if I did not pay, is it a supply? GST will come. Who will pay the GST? Will my son pay or I will pay in India? Recipient. Because you have to think, can government catch my son in US? Can government catch me? So I'll give one more example. Ready, everyone? My brother is an advocate in London. My brother is an advocate in. Why am I giving outside India example? Because importation of service in when supply is outside. My brother is a London advocate. I told brother, there's a fight in the family. Family dispute ke liye, we want some consultancy from you. Importation of service. My brother, who is well settled in London, is he my related? Okay, my brother is studying advocacy, LLB in London. Okay, is he my related person? He is dependent on me because he is studying. Is it for my business? Okay, without consideration. But is it for my business? Is it supply? Did you guys get it? One more time. My brother is a well settled advocate in London. He gave me consultancy for our family dispute. Okay, everyone. Number one, is it importation of service? Is my brother who is well settled my related person? Why? Why? Independent. He is not my related person. Correct? Is it for my business? No. Two conditions not satisfied. Is it without consideration? Okay, but still not apply. All the four conditions has to satisfy. I'll give you one more example. My brother, he is studying LLB in London. He is studying LLB in London. I told him our business may there's a fight which is there with a client. We want your consultancy. Take everyone. Importation of service. My brother is studying. He is dependent on me. He related person, correct? People getting it? Have I taken it for my business? Yes. Array, I've taken it for a client. Is it for consideration or without consideration? For consideration 71B. Without consideration 71. Supply? Okay. I'll give you one more example, everyone. My brother is a well settled advocate in London. Well settled. He gave me legal services for one of my business disputes. Importation of service is my son, is my brother. Well settled, my related person. Is it for the business? Is it for a without consideration? Okay. What is the failure over here? He is not my related person. Will it be a supply? Did you guys get it or shall I give one more example? Paka, then you tell me the answer. I will give one question. My father, my father, okay, I called my son. I told son, I'm not keeping well. Okay, what medicine I should take? My son is a well settled doctor in London. I told what? Son, I'm not feeling well. What should I take? What medicine? He told take Papa Dolu. Over. Okay. Is it importation of service, everyone? Is my son my related person? And not. Huh. Is it for my business? No. Consideration? Okay, I did not give any consideration. Is it for my? Is it a supply? Why not supply? Because it's not for business. Okay. I am a doctor in India. I called my son who is well settled in London. I told one of the client has come. He has this issue. He told, okay, Papa, you give him one Saridon. Okay, everyone. Importation of service. Is my son my related person? Did I take it for my business? Is it without consideration? Is it supply? Who will pay the GST? Who is the bakra here? The one who is in India. I have to pay the GST under RCM. Is my point 100% clear? This was importation of service from related person. Can I explain the next one, everyone? Importation of service from own establishment. Now I am talking about, you don't cut anything in the chat book. Importation of service from own establishment in the course of business. People listen here. Importation of service from own establishment in the course of business without will be considered as. Do you guys agree with me? What will you agree? First, let's understand. Okay. For an example, you know what happens in India? Okay, I'll give you one example. You tell me who is this, okay? Okay, who is this? Hey, your name? You look, he's so scared. Huh? Huh? Kinchuk. Okay, he is kin. And this is his wife. Okay, everyone. Now listen. Kinchuk's wife is in Singapore. Kinchuk's wife is in. Very dangerous, correct or not? Kinchuk told, I want to take divorce from my wife. He came to us. He came to us. We are Kanun Limited, India. Kanun Limited. Kanun. We are legal firm. Kanun Limited, India. He told, sir, my wife is in Singapore. I called my Singapore entity and told, see, our client has come and he's telling my own establishment, my branch office, my head office. I told our client has come. His wife is very dangerous. You see, he has explained me like this with one knife. She is standing. So he's very scared. So he wants to take divorce. So in Singapore, what is the mechanism? He told you send me our Aadhaar card and all, we can do the divorce. So in Singapore, okay. Did the Singapore entity give some services to the Indian entity? Did we take some consultancy from them? Yes. Is it my head office or branch office? Own establishment means your head office, branch office outside India. Is it for the business you have taken? Arey, my client is sitting here. Is it for my business? Is it without consideration? Yes. I told my own branch. Hey, what are the documents you want for doing the divorce? They told this. Without consideration, I took the service. Is it supply? I have to pay GST on that consultancy service in India. I'll give you one more example. You know, supposingly one company is there, they have a US ka head office. In India, they have the branch office. In India, if they sell anything to anyone, no, the accounting, invoicing, etc., will be done by the head office. Who will issue the invoice? Head office outside India. Don't you think the head office is giving some service to the Indian branch by issuing invoice on their behalf? Who is issuing the invoice? Head office. Don't you think Indian branch has taken some service from them? Supplies outside India. I am in India. My billing is done by them. Don't you think they are giving me some service? Is it my own head office? Is it for my business? Is it without if for consideration? B. Without consideration also they are covering in supply and we have to pay the GST under RCM. Did you guys understand both the example? Sure. Shall I tell once again or got it? Got it, everyone? What happens is what they are trying to cover in own establishment is your head office, branch office outside India. You know what was happening? People were going ahead and head offices were giving to branch office services in India and there was no GST. Are head office did some service in India, head office did business in India, correct or not? Then Indian government is selling no GST only. Are you guys able to understand? And hence they went ahead and told whenever any importation of service will be done from your head office, branch office, your own establishment outside India, if you do that importation of service for a business, then you have to pay, it will be a supply and you have to pay GST under RC. People got it or you want more example? Sure, everyone. Chalo. I'll ask you one thing. Can you tell me when I tell importation of service is covered in two areas. One is section number 71B. One is 71C में para number 4 of schedule 1. Here they say importation of service for a consideration. Here they talk about without. Here they say if it is for business purpose or non-business purpose. Here they talk only for the purpose of business. Are we clear? Here they say related, non-related, nothing matters. If you have imported service for a consideration, business purpose also it is supply, non-business purpose also it is supply. People listen, listen. Here they are telling if you are importing service without consideration for your business from whom? Only your related person or own establishment, then you will have to consider it as your. Is my point clear? Tell me one thing. Here, who will pay the GST? Under RCM. Here, GST will be. Do you have to pay any GST under RCM? Here, what will happen? Tell. Arey, it's okay to go wrong. Tell. Who will pay? Are you doing business? You pay the GST under. Who will pay? Business entity in India will pay the GST under RCM. Are we all 100% clear till here? Can we go ahead, everyone? People, listen now. I told you about section number 7. Section number 7, may I told you section number 7(1). A. What? All forms for a consideration in the course of business is a supply. I told you about AA. Person other than when they are doing an activity or transaction with their or members are doing any activity for a, it will be considered as supply. I told you about B. Importation of service for a business, non-business, both will be considered as. But here, RCM will apply and GST has to be paid. Here it is exempt. Are we clear, everyone? The next one I told, section number 7(1). See, schedule 1 may there are 4 activities. Do you guys agree with me? Number 1 is what, everyone? Permanent transfer of a business asset on which you are taken the. Are we clear, everyone? Second, supply between related person or distinct person. Are we clear, everyone? Then, what is related person, everyone? Scope plus family plus sole agent. What is scope? S. Shares greater than 25% in both. Then these two are related. Control means Papa controlling Mama, Mama controlling Papa, related. Papa Mama controlling you, Papa Mama are related. You and Papa Mama are also related. Grandpa controlling Papa and Mama, Grandpa and Papa Mama are related. Plus Papa and Mama also becomes related because of a common control. Is my point clear? Can I go ahead? Next. O for officer or director. P for partner. E for employee. Are we clear? Family means Supreme Court. Spouse and children. Dependent, independent, always related. Parents, grandparents, brothers, sister. PGBS. You will learn PGBP in your income tax, but this is not PGBP. PGBS. Okay, are your parents, grandparents, brother, sister. Always what will happen, everyone? Dependent, related. Independent, not related. Clear, everyone? Then, family done. If I have a sole agent, that is also my related person. Why I am not talking more about sole agent, sole distributor is because sole agent, sole distributor ka topic, no, they don't disturb you in inter. Mainly they talk about it in CA final level. So I'm not getting the topic more over here. Can I go ahead, everyone? The next one over here is distinct person. Baba, what is distinct person? Same state, separate registration, distinct person. One state registered, one state, another registration, distinct person. One state registered, one state not registered, State distinct person. And whenever distinct person ko you are supplying anything, it will be a supply and GST will come even though there is no consideration. Third one is what everyone? Principal to agent or agent to which agent is covered? Who is selling in his name, invoice is in his name, or who is buying in his name. When he is selling in his name, if principal sends him the good, that is also supply. If he is buying in his name and sending to principal also is a supply because buying ka invoice was in his name. Can I go ahead, everyone? The next one is fourth one. If you import a service from your related person or your own establishment, if it is for business purpose, people, all the four are without consideration only. Without consideration also, it will be considered as supply. Who will pay the GST, everyone? Recipient will pay the GST under. Who told you know this? Who told this? I will teach you this thing over here. Listen, listen, say here, here. You don't go here and there. I'll show you. When we are learning the chapter of reverse charge, in this you will learn one place IGST where they will talk about reverse charge. Okay, and in that they will say any service by any person in the non-taxable territory. What do you mean by non-taxable territory? US, London. Outside India, everything is non-taxable territory. India is the taxable territory. Outside India, all the territories are non-taxable. So anyone from outside India, if they are giving services to any person in India, taxable territory, then what will happen? RCM will come. That is told by section number 5.3, which we will learn in your chapter of RCM. Are we clear? But supply chapter and RCM chapter you have to study together. Is my point clear to all? Can we go ahead, everyone? People over here. Now, see. Did I tell you about distinct person? Separate registration makes distinct person. Whatever examples I told, all the examples I have given here. Establishment in another state is a separate person. Means two separate registration in two separate state is always a distinct. One is registered, one is not registered. Also, it is a distinct. Same example I have given here. Okay, you can see electronic shop, liquor shop, everything I have written. This I am yet to explain you guys. This circular and this circular I am yet to explain. Okay. Principal agent, did we understand? Are yes or no, everyone? Who is an agent? Who buys and sell, not for himself, but for the principal. Are we clear? Next. Did I explain you the circular? Yes. And we understood. See, crux. What is the test? How can you say that an agent is covered under 7(1)(c)? If invoice for further supply is issued in the name of the agent, then any transfer of goods by the principal to agent will be under Schedule 1. And if invoice is issued by the agent in his name, in the name of the principal, people, if it is in the name of the principal invoice, then am I an agent as per 7(1)(c)? Can I go ahead, everyone? Here, they have spoken little about registration. Can you see section number 24, 22? Ignore registration ka part. I will come to registration chapter, then I will talk about it. These scenarios we have spoken. And can you guys see these examples over here? These are your homework for today. Okay, everyone? You have to do till here. And now, we will go ahead and take a quick break, everyone. Once we come back from the break, we'll resume our discussion. Let's take a break. We'll resume our discussion with what, everyone? 7(1)(a). Let's take a break.